Well, right, you found the first video. This one's all about things you need to do before you tackle WordPress. Key to this is this little, oops, where do you go? This little design sheet. Find that again. It's disappeared. Hang on a sec. This one. Okay, so the idea with this is that you're going to plan out what's going to go on your site. All of these things are created. These things here are all pages, and these blue things here are categories. Okay, so what you can see here, for example, this page, this is the home page, and this drags in or associates anything that you label as the category news or announcements. So this is what you're going to be using to send your information or your posts via email to this page. So for example, if we look over here, this at the moment, this page is called Course 1, and the associated category is the category Course 1. So what your first job is to get that piece of paper out and plan out what you're going to change. Okay, because basically the first job is going to be to rename the page Course 1 to whatever your first course is, and to rename the unit titles to those that you're going to be delivering to the students. So I just put in the template, I just put 3 pages of units, but you're going to be able to add as many as you like. So this is quite an important job to do, you know, on paper, by hand, where you can scribble stuff out. And what you're going to need for that is your scope and sequence. So this is, for example, this is mine for ITGS. So this is what I did last year, and it just maps out all the units that I'm going to do over the course of the semester, in this case. And because I do for 2 years, I've got both semesters of, well, actually, this semesters is the year. So this is the whole of the ITGS course. So I've got those for robotics, and I've got those for my comp and tech design. So I then need to put those in. So let me just show you what that looks like. I'm just going to flick over to where I did it because I scribbled it on the screen. This is what it looks like in my case. And as you can see, I've scribbled on here the fact that I'm going to change the name of this Course 1 page to Discover CMT Design. I'm going to change the name of Category 1. I'm going to change the name of this category called Course 1 to Discover CT Design. I'm going to change the page Course 1 Unit 1 to Unit 1 Blog It, and so on. Okay. Now you'll notice down here that I've indicated here that I'm going to actually have to add something. You know, there's 4 units in this semester-long Discover CT Design course, so I'm going to have to add a page called Unit 4, You Choose It. That's very easy for these semester-long courses, but the ITGS course, as you can see, is massive. So I'm going to have to add in a lot of pages there. But I've decided to do it this way because I want that to be the ITGS course in total. You may want to split that up into grade 11, grade 12. It's up to you how you do that. The other thing that I've indicated here is that I'm going to change my classes. Okay, so I'm going to change Class 1 homework to Discover Robotics, and change the associated post Class 1 homework to Discover Robotics as well. So I teach 3 classes, so there's my 3 classes. Discover Robotics, grade 11 ITGS, and grade 12 ITGS. So, to have a second just to sort of take in that sheet. I mean, because I've got my scope and sequences all sorted out, this took me maybe 15 minutes to do, with a bit of thinking about, you know, how I was going to split things, what I was going to include. And now, because that's written out In your case, maybe it's written out on a piece of paper that you can put on your desk in front of you. When it comes to actually doing those changes in WordPress, it's just a matter of following that sort of set of instructions that you've got in front of you. So, totally recommended. Do that little planning task before you start everything else. Once you've done that, go on to the next video and I'll show you how to make those changes.